Hello, and welcome to Love What You Do with me, Sarah Grinnell. Excuse me, I've got a lozenge in my mouth because I don't want to be coughing all the way through this live because I have been extremely ill this week with a bad chest. So how do you go from being frustrated with your lack of results to getting results? Okay, I'm going to talk about that today and how to do it in 5 easy steps. So welcome. If you don't know me, I'm Sarah Grinnell, and I help new or struggling network marketers to build their businesses online using strategies that I have been taught by 6 and 7 figure network marketing professionals. Why do I do this? Because I was a struggling network marketer, and if I hadn't learnt these strategies, I would still be struggling, and even possibly I would have quit a long time ago. So just as I am those few steps ahead of you, I know your problems, I know your issues, I know your pains, because I have had them too. So I'm in a great position to help you overcome them. Okay, so if you are new and you are watching me live, then please let me know below where you're watching from. I'd love to say hello. So how do you go from frustrated to getting results? Let me know if you have been there. Drop me a high five below if you've been stuck, if you've been frustrated and you don't know what the next steps are to get you through, to help you proceed. Okay, so what are the steps that you can take to go from frustrated to results? Excuse me, I'm looking at my notes. I'm going to relate this process to a pianist and her journey, okay, from where we are as network marketers and how her journey relates to us and how we are going to go forward and create success. Now, if you see talking about somebody else's journey in a totally different position and how that can relate to us, a different perspective, you can then realise, oh yeah, that makes sense. You see how much time it would take and the steps that they need to take to move it forward. But for some reason, we don't think it would take us along the same path. All right. So this pianist, she started to train classically at the age of 5 years old. Okay, so at that age you don't really know much, you're just beginning. Do you think she will be able to fly over the keys? No, not at all. But she would have to start somewhere, just like us as network marketers. You would have to start somewhere. So maybe she started doing chopsticks. I don't understand. I'm not a pianist, so I don't understand. But maybe she started doing chopsticks just to get a hang of the piano keys. All right. She was taking baby step after baby step, one at a time. Okay, until she got to college and she studied classical pianist at college. And then she took it another step further and she recorded her first ever album. All right. Now, she's at the point in her career where she is performing concerts by herself. How great would that be if you could get to that success in your business? And she's getting feedback from the great Hans Zimmer. All right. Excuse me. So she's gone from playing chopsticks to this amazing world-class pianist. All right. And she did it going through processes. She started learning, and she learnt a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more, implementing it all the way until she got to college, where she continued to study. So lots and lots and lots of little steps to get her where she is today. All right. So this is where it relates to us. How did she do it? Okay. So the first step is patience. Okay. We all live, we live in a really, really fast-paced society. We want everything now, faster and faster, okay? Now, today, tomorrow, next week, next month, isn't going to cut it sort of attitude, okay? That is the society that we live in. And it is really, really difficult to be patient and wait for things to happen. But success does not happen like that, alright? It doesn't happen overnight or in a few days or even in a few months, right? You need to learn to give yourself a break and understand that it will take time, alright? Hi, whoever it is that's watching me, hi. You need to be patient with yourself, okay? So number one, be patient. Number two, set reasonable expectations for yourself. So what are some expectations you have set for yourself but realise later that they weren't reasonable? All right, I'd like to know. So if you can, drop me in the comments below. I know myself, when I got started in network marketing, I was like, I'm going to get myself 50 new customers this month, and I'm also going to get 10 new team members to join me, all right? That was my expectations because I was seeing others do this, all right? But was that a reasonable expectation? No. You can't judge yourself based on what others are doing. It was very, very unreasonable for me to compare myself to what others. We are all different. We are all unique. And you don't know where that other person is excuse me, where that other person is or what they have done, what stage they are at in their business to be creating that success, alright? So don't compare yourself. We also set unreasonable expectations in the actions that we do and in the timescales that we have to accomplish them. All right, to accomplish the aims and the goals that we are aiming for. So we have to set reasonable expectations on tasks, on timescales, and on results, okay? On a daily basis, okay? Which goes back to a previous training I did on your daily method of operation or daily mode of operation, whatever you call it, and what you need to get the results and the goals you have set for that month and how they are going to produce themselves. So you need to set yourself reasonable expectations. So this takes us on to our third one, which is really, really, really super important, and it's consistent action. All right, so we've just talked about reasonable expectations, but on the flip side, you need to be doing something every day, and I mean every day, daily consistent action, all right, by not giving yourself an ounce. So if you're not taking daily action, it's not enough, all right? You've probably got more of a hobby rather than a business, all right? Daily consistent action is what it takes. So how do you know what action to do? And again, this comes back to your monthly goals, your reasonable expectations, and breaking them down into what you need to do monthly, weekly, and daily. Consistent action, right? Processes that will get you results. You need to plan it out, make your business a priority, and take action, all right? If you are not being consistent, you cannot expect your business to get the results that you are hoping for, all right? You need to be progressing and you need to be taking daily consistent action to get success. Progress if you want success. So, you've been patient, you've set reasonable expectations, and you are being consistent. So how do you know if you are doing, what you are doing is taking you a step closer to getting your results? This is number 4. You evaluate, okay? You need to take a look at your systems, your day. This worked, this didn't work. I'll stop doing that, but I'll try something different instead, all right? And keep a record of all your actions, everything that you are doing. Things that worked and things that didn't work, because, excuse me, later down the line you may want to try something again that didn't work, okay, just to see if you've got a different audience, you've got different followers, or where you are in your business, it might produce a different result, okay? So keep evaluating all the time. So, what do you think number 5 is going to be, okay? Number 5 is results, your actual results. Let's get excited about results, okay? What do you think your results are? Let me know below if you've got an idea of what your results are. What does it mean in regards to your business? Okay? Now, results are not just sales. They're not just adding a team member to your business. It is not all about money. Results are the tiny, tiny little things that get you that little bit closer to the bigger result, okay, and success. So, for example, getting 50 likes, getting 100 followers on your fan page, having somebody interact with one of your posts, having somebody watch your live, celebrating that you got a lead today, okay, somebody that got a lead. I'm going to be a leading bend. It's Holly Dempster. Hi Holly, I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Doing something that you were scared to do, okay? For example, jumping on and doing a live, okay? Anything that you have, these are all huge wins, okay? Celebrate them, right? You have worked hard for them. Anything that is measurable, that something changed for the positive, these are results, okay? Recognise them, celebrate them, be excited, do something for yourself, all right? It doesn't have to be something big, but just do something and recognise that your hard work is paying off. For example, last month I got 100 leads, all right? And we went out as a family and we celebrated. I took time out and I treated the family as it was one step closer to my time freedom, which is my huge, massive, big result, okay? But all these little results add up to that big result. And I took my family out because what I'm doing will affect the whole family, okay? And getting my children involved is letting them know that what I'm doing is going to be of benefit to them, okay? So we do it as a family. We celebrate as a family because when I'm working my business, I do. Hi, lend a hand. That's better. What I do is helping me to be at home with my family. So we celebrate all my little wins as a family, okay? And all these little tiny wins, I keep saying all these little tiny wins create the big wins, okay? You're building the foundations brick by brick by brick, okay? So eventually you will have a full house and you will have success, okay? So that's what I had for you today. So number 1 is be patient. Number 2 is set reasonable expectations. Number 3 is be consistent, okay? And number 4 is evaluate. Number 5, celebrate your results. Big or small, just celebrate. They all count. So, if you have gotten any value from this training today, then please spread the love with all your family, friends, or anybody you think will benefit from this training. And if you would like to learn more about how I am learning, then please just comment below because I would love to have a chat with you. So thank you for watching. Have a fantastic Sunday afternoon and I'll speak to you again on Wednesday.